Hello, everybody. Reggie Time here, and it's the third and final installment of the Triple Eight trilogy for this week. If you haven't watched the previous two videos, please go along and watch them first. If you can't be asked, then we are $18 down so far on the session, and we're going to try and claw that back in this final 45 minutes. Please don't forget to hit like. Please don't forget to comment if you don't mind, and please join the Discord, especially if you would be interested in bringing some hands to review um, in the voice channels in Discord. I'm keen to start like regular study group sessions where people bring their hands. I don't really want to review my own because I review them on YouTube and we do these sort of things too. So I don't really often have a lot of material for it, but I'm keen to review other people's hands, mostly just as a social thing, but also hopefully to help people out. So if you don't have many people to talk to about poker and you want to try and break down some barriers because you're too shy, etc., then come along, join, send me a PM or just post in the Discord saying that you're joining and you'd be interested in having some of your hands reviewed in a voice channel, and I'm sure we can set something up, and I'd very much appreciate it. Given that we're down $18 in this session, perhaps you wouldn't want me to review your hands, and who could blame you? And check back again here and go for a big river bet. Doesn't really change anything. We're still behind to an ace. Gone ahead of king, queen, and that's about it. I'm going to try and get called here by jack X, by king X, by just any random bluff catchers. Pool's definitely got a bit shitter as the morning has progressed. Still not exactly mind-bendingly difficult, but certainly got a bit tougher. So we're trying to get out of a massive $18 hole when the games are tougher than they were when we dug ourselves into that hole. We try to avoid paying off big bets on rivers, like as a percentage of the pot. Something I don't always manage to succeed in doing. Let's try and get Bubble Boy. He's got us twice so far. I imagine he's just range betting this board so we don't fold. Checks turn. Ah, that's an annoying river. I was bluff catching all day. Now I've got a horrible feeling he's just got a hand like ace five. We obviously don't have a value bet here. Oh, I was doing this last week too. Just calling people's hands out. It's the third time. I think I've only done it three times. And like on the party poker videos, I did it twice last week and then once here. Three times I got it absolutely spot on. It's almost like I've played this game before. And just kind of know what's going on. I just spoke it in the last video. I think this Bubble Boy, he's like just a bit too aggro pre with his three bets. Everything else about him is nit. Like it's too loose, too tight, sorry, from every single position. Um, but he's three betting for some reason. He's managed to he three bets pretty well, but the rest of it's fucking awful. But he three bets pretty well. I thought we wanted to see against a fish who's going to peel a disproportionate amount of ace X. I don't bother range betting versus fish. It's not typically not on my to-do list. Here's a problem, right, with like poker to an extent. That we know this guy's a fish, but they just mimic other sizes you see. So who knows what this 1/3 means? Probably means he's just got an ace. But that you like sometimes you can convince that, oh, this player's not bad. He's using relatively normal sizes, but they are just mimicking what they see other people do. They're not necessarily doing it for the right reasons. They're just doing it because they see it so often. Check and then just call here. Instantly checks back. So what was he doing that with? Yeah, just 6-4 off. Then just I don't fucking know. There's no point in trying to analyse it because I'm not going to be playing in this pool. Unlikely to see that player again. Yeah, you see, it's so many people, and like when I watch streams, I see streamers say, "Oh, I think this player's relatively good. That player's relatively good. Maybe they're part of their community." And I look at them and think, "This fucking shit. He's absolute shit. He's just fucking like clicking buttons because he's like, oh well, this is in this spot we're allowed to use this size, so I'm just gonna do it with everything, and then sometimes I'll just be right. It's like fucking monkeys typing Shakespeare, flinging a fucking shit at a canvas, and eventually you'll make some fucking art, won't you? Two pairs here. We don't get any value for that size, and we think we know what his big bet river means. He's got like that 80% ish sizing, and we're pretty confident we know what that means. Apologies for the time banking. I'm trying to. There it is. Try to see where my new vape opens so I can top it up because it's only got a 2 mil tank on it for the time being. So apparently, it's illegal to sell vapes with bigger than a 2 mil tank. So I've got a 4 mil tank. Well, not on order, but she said they're expecting to get them in next week. So I've asked her to reserve one for me. Haven't paid for it. But 2 mil tank. I'll just end up choking myself at some point because I won't realise I've run out of juice. And I'll just smoke dry coil, which is usually pretty fucking disgusting. Oh, don't tell me all that's just leaked out. Oh, fuck off, fridge. Multitasking, not a strong point of mine. I think we got away with it. I think we got away with it. Noticed I haven't taken my travel sickness pill yet this morning for my vertigo also. Got it out. Sat patiently waiting on the laptop for its consumption. And Joe Blogs just didn't bluff. Limp the button. Didn't bluff. Ace 7 off. Come on, Joe. You can do better than that. Once you catch these players who just don't bluff, who click back, who just check back like clear bluffs, just back a note on them and just literally never pay them off. Just overfold range versus them. Calling Queen 10 versus the 15/5. He was happy to check down his ace high. Again, another one where if I was playing this pool regularly, I'd be like, okay. Doesn't bluff. So, fold range. That's why note taking is so important. Not just HUD stats, they're important, but note taking, especially early on when you don't have large samples on people, note taking is really important because it can prevent you making some very big mistakes. Here we're going to set mine because Davidoff just doesn't look like he ever 3-bets. We just get a free pass. We can play this as if we're in the big blind. I think I bet that we're going to call and then call on non-spade rivers. And the 9, fair play. This guy's pretty aggro post flop. He could just very easily have a jack here, but I don't really give a fuck. He doesn't. He just has that. Again, important to have stats. Even though that's a relatively easy call, he's just like so aggro post, so we just don't fall bluff catchers. I'm going to wait for the river to bluff here with the king jack. He blocks, so now the decision is raise or not. What will block here? It might fold. Probably not a lot given my line. And we've taken too long now, so we'll just fold. Do we get to overbet this turn? I don't know, but we'll try it anyway. We got our value on the turn if we've got the best hand. Don't think I want to, after overbetting turn, I don't think we want to bet again on this river. He can have some flushes. He can just have the nuts. Half an hour to nap time. Hand on the left hand side table, which is going to be keep betting until we get raised. The 3-bet here. Right, 6-1 plays 16-11, but we don't have a sample. I think I'm going to check back this turn with the ace-10 on the over card. Calling the jacks, but not happy about it. And then river, he bets 2/3 pot. We have just a bluff catcher. Here we just have another call and fold river with the jacks. Do we want to call this river? I guess we probably do. Set, okay. This guy's going for overbet on the river. Good for you. You just cannot call fucking rivers in this game when they bet more than half pot, can you? Against like nitty regs, you just can't do it. Against fish, you can. But against these like regs, when they bet more than half pot on rivers, you just have to fucking fold. Because they just don't have anywhere near enough bluffs. They actually do it the wrong way around. When they bet big, they're supposed to have more bluffs, and when they bet small, they're supposed to have fewer bluffs. Actually, the other way around in reality. And I know this, and I still click call because I'm a fucking moron. You just cannot pay off versus larger than half pot. You're probably better served to bluff raise than you are to call. I'd imagine there's more EV in raising than there is calling. Obviously, that time we would have run into a set, but other times people just like value betting top pairs and probably overfolding versus raise. This guy hasn't opened a small blind in 5 attempts. I'm still going to call because I'm a fucking idiot. Starfish again. The guy went 6-4 last time when he called a 3-bet. Just wants to go all in now, does he? Do we want to call for the 10s here? I think we probably do. And just fold versus jam. Maybe not against this guy though. In fact, no, we're not going to. Tricky spot now. Tricky spot now. Less tricky when we turn a set. We're obviously all in, and we hope we haven't run into a flush. Ace King of Spades would be a rough one. Ace Queen of Spades would be rough. If he's got it, good for him. He folds. That looks pretty aggro post flop based on a small sample. Easy call turn, and then donk river if we improve. Which we do not. Easy fold, regardless, but note he did size up as well. King 10 flops a gut shot. Gets donked into. Kind of awkward, we've got this fucker behind us. I think it's an easy call, and then just fold if he raises. Which he does. Fold and watch. And the other guy just folded, so there we go. Bubble Boy has been binning me this session. We did get a one off him with the set of tens, but he's certainly won the battle so far, and we don't have much longer to try and win the war. 19% open from small blind. Still calling, because as I said earlier, I'm a fucking idiot. Comes with big bet here. I think we're just going to fold, even though I want to float because of our overs from backdoors, etc. But it's just such a fucking nit from the small blind. Well, just such a nit in general. We've been raised here. We have an open ender. We're going to call and hope to rip a 6 off. This one's too pretty. We'll fold into this turn barrel. Flopping 2 pairs. Is this our moment against Bubble? Oh no, it's not. Right, if Davidoff's got a set, he's just going to win all our money. That's just how this is going to go down. That's just how it's going to go down. It's pretty exploitable. Betting this small again on the turn. He should really raise us quite often, because I don't have many value hands that want to do this. Now we river the nuts. Well, not quite the nuts. 8-9 of spades is the nuts. And I think we're going to go for a check shove. He might start turning some hands into a bluff. He might value bet too thinly. And if he's got the 8-9 of spades, then it's just a cooler, isn't it? We want to double barrel this against Starfish. I think we do. Not the best of boards for our range. But we do have the open ender. We have an overcard. Hopefully we have quite a lot of fold equity. Easy turnover bet with our ace 10. And check back river. We could have got a bit more there maybe. Well, never mind. Train two pairs. This guy's got a 63% button open over a small sample. So as Weasel would say, it's probably an adult. Do we start bluffing this turn? Turn a fair chunk of equity, so I think it's reasonable to stab. Min raise and min 3 bet. This has to be a misclick. This has to be a misclick. This plays a reg. He's not doing this. The problem is he might have misclicked and wanted to 3 bet to a normal size. Or he might not have noticed the open and then just gone for the min raise. Oh dear. Oh, well, we've come this far. We've got to see a flop now. The 7-6 of spades. And sadly, we completely break. This guy comes with overbet on the river. Do we just bluff this river? He's checked back twice. I think we just bluff this river, don't we? He's checked back twice. He's got pocket kings. He's just got pocket kings, hasn't he? Oh, he hasn't got pocket kings. He's trapped me good and proper. He's trapped me good and proper. We were so close to getting out of the hole too. And we've just been absolutely binned off. Massively binned off. He's just checked back aces twice. Boo. Oh, because we got greedy attacking the min click pre. Just punted 60 big blinds into the abyss, attacking what we thought was a min click. Sorry, a misclick. Bugger. Never mind. That's a red line hit I didn't want to take. Win that pot out of the hole as well, I think. Now we've got 15 minutes to get out of the hole. Let's have a quick update. How far in the hole are we? Oh, we're slightly more in the hole than we were, but only by pennies. We might throw some absolute Hail Marys out there at the end. (22/10). Coming with the 3-bet. Well, you don't get out of the hole by fucking folding, do you? So fuck it. Oh, we're going to be deeper in the hole. Oh, are we? Oh, green one. Bastard. The hole got deeper. I was surprised that the 2210 had a premium when he 3-bet. What a surprise. If I wasn't making a video trying to entertain myself getting out of the hole, I would have snap folded there. Gut shot against Davidov. Hit me. Hit me with the red of 10. Oh, it's a 10. So you're telling me there's a chance. Please have an 8, Davidov. Please have an 8. Don't have Jack Queen. If he jams here, he just has Jack Queen. Boom. He had Ace King. Mixed up with a Thunder Punt with the Ace Queen. "12 minutes. Tick tock, Reg. Feels a little bit like that. The big game on PokerStars years ago, the loose cannon, and only had so many hands to turn a profit. We're in that situation now. We've got 12 minutes. We've probably got what, like 100 or so hands? 150 hands? To try and find something, or to try and bluff something and get the win. I'll take a card strike at this point. I'll take a $25 card strike. Get out the hole that way. And a 4-bet bull boy here. If he 3-bets, ramp up the variance. So what we need to do to get out the hole, we need to ramp up the variance. Problem is, you ramp up the variance in these pools and you just end up getting fucking binned because there's such fucking nits. You just don't put much money in without very strong holdings. This is not a 3-bet. This guy doesn't fold to 3-bets either, so we're not going to do it. Deuces. I would normally fold from the cutoff, but we're in when I get out the hole mode. And we're 1.5 big blinds closer. We're 1.4 big blinds closer to be precise. This is not a 3-bet, but we're doing it. Flush. No, no flush. Oh yeah, checking back this dry flop, are you, sir, when you've got an 83% C-bet. 83% C-bet, and he's checking back. We've got 10 high. We're going to bet and hope he doesn't snap us off with 2 jacks. Nine minutes. A country donk. And tear one off without overs and our back door. Bad turn. Give up now. This guy just overbet Probe's turn. Delighted for you, mate. Delighted for you. Think I'm paying off turn overbet Probes in this population? No. We can stay in the hole before I start doing that shit. Come on, let's just get this to 200 pigs. You've got a chance. Or play a big one with your 200 big blind stack. Ranges are widening. Flop stinks, but we do have some backdoor equity. I'm not inclined to believe you yet, sir. Oh dear. We just know what his big bet means too. It's just a set, isn't it? It's literally just a set. He's called pre on the button, which he rarely does. Pre-flop button, 7% calling range. And now he's raised and bombed the turn. Oh, fuck you. We're out. We're out. We can't be making this hole too deep. Super deep with this guy. This could be our moment. This could be our moment. If we're going to call here, and if this fucker squeezes, we're just going to rip it and hope to hold or get there. He doesn't squeeze. Where's my 5? Didn't come. It's going to be hard work now against the 17/9. Going to be hard work. Can't fold yet. 5. Okay, so this guy either just has ace, king, ace, queen, or he shit his knickers on the turn. Either way, we're going to check raise this river. Okay, we're not. How does he just not value bet that turn? Do you hate money, sir? Do you fucking like check back turn and river? I mean, fair enough, he was getting check raise there, but Jesus fucking Christ, man! You got one bet in with an overpair post flop. Fucking hell's bells! Oh, we've got 4 minutes. It's not looking hopeful. We're not looking too hopeful here. We're not even getting near hitting a strong hand. We're not even getting a sniff. telling me there's a chance? How often does this guy win when he calls river bets? That's not what I wanted. River. We're not sure how to call. If that was above 50%, I would have bet. But it's below 50%, which means he's not much of a folder versus bluff. Or maybe he like checks too many strong hands and then bluff catches with them. So he's not a candidate to bluff against. Don't raise. If you raise, we're dead. Yeah, dead versus raise. Guess he had an ace there. Ace jack. Have we got a chance? No, we haven't got any chance whatsoever. No chance. We're going to have to give up. Because we've got like 2 minutes left. Still, $17 for 3 videos. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed them. I think they got progressively more interesting. Come on, flop me a set one time against Bubble Boy. One time to get me out of the hole. Nope. No, we're going to have to give up on getting out of the hole. Oh, you're telling me there's a chance? Just a little deuce. Just one little duck on the pond. Just put a little duck in here somewhere. Deuce! Oh, it's trolling me. It's trolling me. Because now we're going to check raise. Because it's that one chance to get out of the hole. Oops, wrong thing. If we win this pot, are we out of the hole? We are. We are so out of the hole, or we can get so much buried in it. We're going for it. And we are calling off. Even though we're going to be stone fucking dead. We are calling off because it's our one chance to get unstuck. Tense. Tense moments. No, I wanted action then. I literally wanted him to just be like, yeah, I'm all in, mate. And I was just going to call it off and just pray, even though I'm not religious. Give me one more card dealer. One more hand dealer. That's not the one. Oh, and that's it. Game over. We clawed a little bit back. We lost $12.36. Not the end of the world. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget, join the Discord if you're interested in having some hands reviewed or just want to take part in hand review conversations. And yeah, see you all next week. Bye bye for now.